Hey guys, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in today's video what we have is we have the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to do a detailed unboxing, do a full tour around the device, and look at all the new features. So let's dive in and get started right away. So let's start by unboxing it. So I'm going to lift up the box. Okay, and there's the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. Now again, this is in blue shadow color. So I'm going to put this to the side for 1 second. In this side of the box, there's another little box inside. So let's see what's in there. So in there, we have all the basics. We have the ejection tool. We've got a little quick start guide. And we have the USB Type-C cable. And that's what you get in the box. Now let's put all this stuff to the side and focus our attention to this boy. Now I do want to quickly mention you have 3 colors: jet black, blue shadow, and coral red. And the pricing starts at $1,099. For the 256 gigabyte model. Alright, so here we have it. Absolutely gorgeous little product, as you can see. Now, this is the brand new display. It's going to be edge-to-edge display. Covers the entire front area. I do want to show you that in a minute, but I want to first talk about the build quality. Now, real quick, guys, before we dive in, there will be some exclusive links down below for Saki Tech viewers, which will unlock some serious perks. As soon as you click the link below, you unlock an exclusive $50 Samsung credit. You will get free double storage, so get the 512 gigabyte model for the price of 256 gigabyte model. And also, you can get up to $600 in trade-in credits. This is going to be a limited time deal. Use the links down below. So what we have here is we have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. And then on the rear, we also have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection. And if you look on the sides, we do have advanced armor aluminum protecting all the edges of this device, including that hinge. I love the fact that we have nice matte finish all around. And really quickly with the cameras, we do have a 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. The great thing with this form factor is you can use any one of these 2 cameras as selfie cameras because you can use this as a display to watch the photo you're taking. Now, if you look at the sides over here, we have a volume rocker. We have a fingerprint /side/ power button. Okay, that's just a hinge. Over here, we have the SIM card tray. And then on the top, we have 4 microphones, USB Type-C. Well, that will be the bottom when it's unfolded. And also we have the speaker grill on the bottom right. So that's the tour around the device. Absolutely gorgeous, high quality device. No question about that. Let's unfold it and see what's going on the inside and also on the outer display. All right, so here we have the phone. We're going to look at the outer display, but I do want to give you guys some core specs. Now, really quickly, there's a selfie camera on the inside. This is going to be a 10 megapixel selfie camera, just like last year. And the display over here, let's go to the settings of the display. Down over here, display. Now this is a 6.9 inch display. It has a maximum peak brightness, let me just lower that a little bit, of 2600 nits. Additionally, it's a 120 hertz display, so you can go adaptive 120 or standard 60, okay? And of course, it's a flexible, foldable display. Looks much better for some reason than last year. Maybe because the crease is less pronounced. I can barely feel it as I scroll my fingers over the crease where the phone is folding. Okay. Beyond that, we have all the same standard display features inside the display category. Now we're going to look at the outer display. Before I do that, I do want to show you guys in the settings, if you go down, you can actually manage the cover screen, which is the outer display, right from here. And of course, everything you can do here, you can do on the outside as well. So let's switch over and see what's going on the outside. That display on the outside has been significantly upgraded. So first and foremost, here it is. I can tap it. I have an always on display and I can wake it up. So this here is a brand new edge-to-edge display, meaning it goes around all the edges with super thin bezels. It is a 4.1 inch display. It is also a 120 hertz display. So it is smooth as butter as I scroll back and forth. As you can see, smooth as butter. Last year with the 60 hertz, it kind of felt a little stuttery, perceived stutterness, but now that is gone. Okay, this is beautiful. On top of that, if I pull this down, you can actually get super high brightness on this display, same as the inner display, up to 2600 nits of brightness. That means if you're outdoors, you can easily simply use this display and nothing else, as long as the things you want to do are right here. So major upgrade on this display, 120 Hertz, extra high brightness, larger, okay? And this effect is just beautiful. It's display everywhere around the cameras. Now look at this. Now look at this. If I go over, these are my widgets and I can add more. So what you do is you press and hold, and that's going to give you the customization screen. That is the home screen. You can pick any one of these guys from here and even further customize it very, very deeply, okay? Look at all the options that we have, and every single option is customizable. Let's just stick to this, but I can tap on options and I can make additional modifications, as you can see. Now, if I scroll over, these are my widgets display, so I can edit these. Let's do this one. That is already set up right there. Looks very nice. If I go over here, I can tap on edit, and now I have to open the phone to continue and make modifications to the widget area right here. I'll show that to you in a second. But let's go back over here, and basically I can tap these widgets. They're interactable widgets. If I go over here, I can access my Now Brief. So you have your AI functions on this little display. Let's tap on Start, and I can see everything right here. Good evening. If I scroll down, tells me what's going on, and you can swipe and get more information on the brand new Now Brief. You can go back by swiping over. I can tap on the weather. I can tap on the weather over here. It's going to expand. Again, super smooth, every single thing, 120 Hertz. I might switch to this phone, to be honest. Then you have the timer that you can access right from here, and you can add all the widgets that you want. There's no limitations. Again, press and hold to edit the screen. So major upgrade on the outer display, feels and looks much superior to last year's Flip 6. Now let's go back inside. I'm going to show you a couple more things about the cover display. So now if I go to my settings, okay, and if I scroll down and go to cover screen, you can see I can add new home pages for the cover screen from here. I can tap on add new and start brand new designs based on my needs, and then modify and customize them, add wallpapers. I have these informative presets I can have on the main display, as you can see. Unlimited customization. That's one of the fun aspects of this phone. You have all these guys you can use on the main display. And then I can go to widgets, and this is where you are able to modify each one of those screens, as you can see. So for example, on this screen right here, I can go here to my calendar, and I can grab one of these guys and just dump it right here, okay? And if I want to add even more, I can grab this guy and I can swipe over, and I can add additional screens to add additional widget displays on my cover display. That cover display can do everything for most people, okay? Here's the cover screen timeout. We have the always on display options for the cover screen, which is also customizable, which is crazy, as you can see, okay? Tap on done. Battery can be turned on and off, all that good stuff. So that's the cover display. Let's look at some of the other specs. Now, if I go inside to device care, we talked about this already. You can get this phone in 256 gigabyte model or 512 based on your needs. The good news is no matter which one you get 12 gigabytes of RAM, which is plenty for a device of this size. Okay, so that is absolutely fantastic. Now the processor on this thing is not a Snapdragon processor. Samsung actually puts an Exynos 2500 processor. That's not a bad thing. It's a powerful processor, but it simply is not at the level of a Snapdragon 8 Elite, but that you get on the S25 and the Fold 7. If you want that processor, you have to get one of those phones. For this one, you get the Exynos 2500, but again, there's no lag, no stutter. It is buttery smooth. It will be able to handle anything you throw at it. If the Snapdragon 8 Elite is at 100 points, this would be at 95 points. So nothing bad. What about the battery? So if I go to my settings, and if I again go down over to device care, right here, go to battery. So now we have an upgrade to the battery. We have a 4300 milliamp hour battery that is up from last year. So you can expect to get a full day of battery we do have 25-watt charging. So if I go over here, let's see, to the charging settings, we have 25-watt wired charging and of course 15 watts wireless charging. And additionally, we have wireless power sharing, so I can put stuff right here to charge other accessories. So if I have a Samsung Galaxy Buds, I can put this right here and it's going to charge that device for me. It's great that this tiny area is like a little cooktop on which you can charge stuff. So all these standard features are in fact here, which is beautiful. When it comes to biometrics, if I go to my settings and scroll down and go to security and privacy, under lock screen you can see we have face recognition, so I can set my face to unlock with the front or the outside selfie cameras. And also I can use fingerprints, and that's going to be on the side power button right over here. Okay, so we don't have an in-display fingerprint sensor. That is obvious. It's hard to do that on the foldables. Now when it comes to Galaxy AI features that are very popular, they're all here. So if I go to my Galaxy AI menu, you have call assist, writing assist, interpreter, note assist, transcript assist, browsing assist, you got photo assist, drawing assist, audio eraser, photo ambient wallpaper. Every single AI feature that you find on any other smartphone like the S25 or the Fold 7 is going to be in here. So it is a fully equipped AI phone. Now one thing Samsung really likes to talk about with this phone is when you fold it like this, you can actually have this sitting just like that, and then you can access the camera, and basically it's going to be a selfie studio. So I can be right over here on this side, look at these cameras and see my face right over here, and I can just take photos. So this is one of the only phones that can do that by standing like this. It can look at you and take high quality selfie shots because it's not using the punch holes, it is using the actual 50 megapixel camera. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this unboxing and impressions. Basically, this phone is a huge upgrade and a technological marvel at this point. The outer display is phenomenal. It's larger at 4.1 inches, but more importantly, it is extremely bright, sharp, and is also 120 Hz refresh rate, so it is buttery smooth to operate. The phone is fast, snappy, highly portable, high quality, meaning it has great build quality all around. Victus 2, armor aluminum. The crease is less visible. It's got all the AI features. There really is nothing bad to say about this phone. If you're in the market for a flip phone, this is the best option you have, period. The battery life is great as well. Full day battery, no problem. So that's about it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. For now, guys, have a fantastic day.